That's really annoying. That's a really bad design, YouTube. Why would you do that? Yeah, so apparently YouTube decided that if I click link while I'm live streaming, it will shut down my live stream and take me there. Jeez, it's so stupid. So yeah, iGuy, if you can pin that, fine. I can't pin anything because if I try, it'll just take me to the link. I can't touch that or it'll die again. I can try and pin your name. Pin message. Yeah, okay, that's really annoying. Thank you, iGuy. That's really annoying. Good work, YouTube. That's a brilliant design, taking me away from my own live stream. I'm so upset. Sorry, guys. That was really annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to it. So we're going to start off doing some Zuken work. So, yeah, it's pinned. It's pinned. That's so annoying. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. We had a good stream going. We had a lot of people in here. Thanks, YouTube. All right, anyway, forget it. Here we go. So we're going to start off with some Zuken work. There we go, just like that. So right now what I'm doing is we're in the bind, I'm Zukening, I'm coming back on this side, I'm winding this way, and I'm thrusting. Jesus, that's really stupid. I'm so upset about this. There we go. Zuken, wind, thrust. Zuken, wind, thrust. Just like that. What? Anyway, sorry about the stupid internet issues. That's really annoying. So I learned that you can't try and click on a link to pin it. It'll just take you to that link, no matter how long you press hold. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the stupid thing with the internet. Had to start a new stream. There we go. All right, other direction. Never works on this direction because of the way that this little stand is designed. Thank you for putting the new link in the Discord, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Cammy. No, I'm so upset. I'm gonna talk about this for a minute because I'm so upset. So YouTube has a bunch of dumb stuff that it does every once in a while. But like, why would it make it so links are clickable for me? I'm live streaming. I don't wanna click a link. I'm actively live streaming. YouTube, stop that. Anyway, back to it. I'm not upset, you're upset. Stupid. All right, let's work some shield how. And I have to get this a little closer. See what we can do with this. All right, so. There it is. There it is. Let's try the other side. This might actually hit the camera. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit the camera. We can't do that. Can't have it hit the camera. All right. Nope. So where are we? Get that in there. There it is. There it is. There we go. That's it. Stuck right in Bob. Oh, we got a thing. Sorry. Cut the stream short. No, so what happened to the stream is, Utah, I tried to pin a link down there. It's the new business we started, True Steel, where you can go find training from awesome instructors. And YouTube thought, no, I don't want to click this link to do something with it. Like all the other comments, I want to click it to go to it. That shut down my stream. I'm not mad, you're mad. Anyway. That's what I want. So right now we're doing Shield Howl, the video that I showed today, where just hard is a little bit too far away. So it is flat, up, and thrust. The issue is I don't have any resistance here. So let's see if we can fix this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yeah. This is hard to do without a real partner, if I'm honest. There it is. Here we go. There it is. Oh, I hit the camera. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Let's do a couple more shields and we'll move on to something else. There it is. There it is. I love when it thinks that the sword is the focal point and not me, and then it defocuses. All right, let's work on, let's see here. Let's work on something else. Oh yeah, we're gonna work on our ox. So I'm just gonna work on, how do I do that? No, I don't want to take this. That feels pretty good. Hi guys. All right, we'll do a couple more, then we'll do some comments. That one doesn't feel quite as good. So we're here. It's probably because it's not in the right spot. That feels nice. Other side. Not quite high enough. Okay, couple comments, then back to fencing. Oh, you did weird. Sorry, I couldn't make it. I really wanted to. Having connection errors. Hi guys, we're back. Of course we're having connection errors. Anyway, what's going on? Yeah, we're training sword stuff. Get some water. See. So we did Shield Howl, we did Zuken, we did Ox. What else was I gonna work today? Training's going fine. Montante, I don't know enough about Montante to really show it off that well. It's not a proper stream shot. I know the feeling. No, the thing that messed me up was we had a great stream going and then YouTube decided that I didn't want to stream anymore, so it shut it down. All right, let's do a couple more. Get some more shield. I want to work that Zuken some more. There it is. Feels so good when you get it right. There it is. Other side. Just can't get over this because of this guard here. I would collapse someone's arm if I was actually doing it, but this guard doesn't move like that, or this stand doesn't move like that. And then we were trying Crump before. Let's see if I can wind and do it like Josh does. Boom. There it is. That's a fun one. Breaking it down. So we've got three different parts here. First one is the crump, wind, thrust. That's a fun one. There it is. Let's try the other side and see if we can get to work there. So it would be, yeah, that feels great. And I can see back to that crossed arm position. So it's from here, crump, wind, thrust. Feels nice. So we're gonna do it off this shoulder. Crump, wind, thrust. Wow, that feels really nice, honestly. From here, crump, wind, thrust. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. This feels great. Crump, wind, thrust. As opposed to shield. Oops, Bob's mask is turned around. If you don't know, you are Bob. And right now I'm fencing Bob. So we're here and it's crump, wind, thrust versus shield. Check the comments. Yeah, bike repair stand. I love it. It works really well for solo training. All right, here we go. So we've got crump, wind, thrust, and crump, wind, thrust. Oh, that feels so good. And the other thing is, so as I'm doing this, the wind is important. So I take the crump. This is my taker. From here, sword moves first, and I collect here. So now I have the structure, cross arm thrust, just like we're doing with the Zuken action. So Zuken, wind, thrust versus that's doing it as, so when I'm doing it that way, right? So this is, I leave the bind, I come back, and then I wind and I thrust. This is, I'm not in the bind, and maybe he's in long point, and I establish the bind, and then I take it over. So we're here, we're at distance, he's on that side, I'm over here, crump, wind, thrust. Oh, I want to do that from the Sufekten. That feels so good. That feels so good. All right, let's try it again. I'm excited. This is cool. All right, here we go again. So we go. We're here. I'm in. Crump, wind, thrust. I wonder if I could do that coming in. So it's crump, wind, thrust. Yeah, it feels great. So maybe I'm over here. Here, I'm doing all this stuff. Here, crump, wind. Can I do this from long point? From here, to my long point, crump, wind, thrust. Yes, I can. Oh, we're here. Crump, wind, thrust. I can do it, guys. I can do it from long point. That's Bob. Yes, you are Bob. Do you start by binding their weak to your strong? Yes. So let's break this down, right? So he's in long point. I'm in long point. The first thing I'm going to do, crump, and my crump is taking their weak with somewhere from my mid to my strong, probably in this case. So if I'm here and we're here, and I go crump, stepping in the direction that I'm moving. So sword moves first. Sword moves first, and then I gather. I gather here, and now I'm ready for that shoot. Here we go. Let's try it again. Ready? Here we go. Long point, crump, wind, thrust. Haha. Let's see if we can do the other side. We're here. Crump, wind, thrust. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. So if somebody's out there, they're in long point. I see it. Crump, wind, thrust. Oh, This is cool. It's all clicking together. Uh-oh. What's this message? Checking, guys. Oh, okay. You're working on a metal version of it? Oh, that's really cool. All right, here we go. So we've got a couple things here. We've got shield, which that wouldn't be the long point, it'd be a cut coming in, but we've got our shield on that side. We've got shield on that side. We've got crump from either up here, crump, it's just two, yeah, it's two thrust, or we've got crump one thrust. We've also got it from long points over here, crump one thrust. Feels pretty good. Here, crump one thrust. Just want to do that for a while. I know it's boring, but I don't care, I'm having fun. Crump one thrust. That's the worst, I'm the best streamer ever. I know this is boring, but I'm having fun, so deal with it. That's why everybody watches my stream. I'm so mad at YouTube. We had 100 people in here. And then YouTube was like, nah, you didn't want to stream, did you? You didn't want to do that. Here we go, ready? There we go. Moving the direction my sword moves. There it is. That's how it feels good. There it is. Make that a good strong crump. Whoops! Missed. All right, so we got that. We got the Zuken. The Zuken one feels so good. Okay, take a break, talk to the comments. Bob, yes. Bob is you. Ah. You are Bob. You're helping me train. We're gonna make sure to say I am Bob. Ha! Let's see. Arm clamp. This is just a bicycle repair stand. I have if you want to get one like this, I have the exact model I use recommended on my, if you go to my homepage and you click links at the top, you'll find this if you scroll down just a little bit. This is a bicycle repair stand. I love this thing. It's great. It swivels this way, and I can change the angle this way, and it's really good to do stuff like this against. It's been a huge help in my training. All right, so let's see here. We've got those two actions. What else have I been working on this week? I want to work that ox again. I want to see if I can pull off from here. Yes, that's it. So Unterhau into ox as a disruptor. That feels nice. That feels really nice. That feels really good and sexy. So it's here. Sword moves first. So that's the issue. Sword moves first. So if we gotta be out of distance, sword moves first, thrust. It's a taker. That one didn't work. So maybe I'm here. What if I'm here? I go, it's gotta be in the right spot. So somebody coming in with it. There it is. That feels better. German phrase? Ox is just, it means ox, like the animal. It's spelled O-X, but I don't know how to spell it in either English or German because I'm dyslexic. Anyway, that's ox. All right, so we've got our, from here, coming in and thrusting, get it from the other side. That felt okay, not great. Let's try it again. That felt better. So an Unter is a taker. That feels pretty good. Unter is a taker. There we go. All right, let's see. That's a lot of longsword. Well, I don't know how long we've been going. We've been going 20 minutes since it reset. I think we've been going for quite a while when it reset. So we're gonna switch over to Rapier. So mad. I've been working so hard to do more streams and be consistent. Oh, what's going on? I mean, yeah, I don't know what completely you do. But True Steel training, it's all for swordsmanship stuff. So it's kind of tailored towards, at the moment, there's a lot of beginner stuff on there. There's a couple of really high level things on there. A bunch of my coaches are on there. So James Riley, who's excellent, who's you've even seen a lot of his stuff tonight. Josh Farad is gonna be on there in a few weeks, maybe a month. Michael Sims is on there. He's one of my coaches. Charles Turner is gonna have a video tomorrow that's going out. There's a lot of great people on there, like fantastic people. Jeremy Pace is on there. Kevin Franklin's on there. Who else do we have? Oh God, we have so many good people. Jack Gassman's on there. Clark Sims is going to be on. Clark Simon's going to be on there soon. I'm forgetting people. I know I am. I'm not doing it justice. There's also people you haven't heard of that are like sports scientists and physical therapy people, and yoga people who help out with that kind of stuff too. I'm on there. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So we're here. Right now we're going to practice this deceptive move. And the idea here is what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward. So the idea is this, I move forward and I'm repositioning my back foot. Watch my feet down here. What I'm doing is I'm starting in this neutral stance, neutral in the bind. And what I want to do, so we're neutral because neither of us has control. If I very blatantly do this, you would just disengage and come to the other side and take, right? That's what you do. But what I want to do is I want to trick you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trick you into getting this angle, which is a winning angle, but I'm going to do it with my feet. So I'm in this backward stance. As I come forward, my foot comes over here subtly. I'm distracting you with my point, but now I've got it and I can go. That's kind of how it works. Does that make sense? Hello, hi guys. I'm all right, I'm tired, I did a lot of stuff. All right, here we go. Hey, the stream's back to healthy people. I'm so happy. I've been working really hard on doing more live streams and getting them consistent. And we started up, we had quite a few people on there, and then YouTube decided that I didn't want to stream anymore, and we had to start all over again. It was really depressing. Here we go, guys, ready? So we're here, and now we go here. Nope, I messed it up. So I've got to do this foot placement as I come forward, distracting you, and keeping my shoulders the same while taking that line. That's the idea. So here we are. Shoulders forward, go. Just like that. We're here. There it is. There it is. Nope, I missed. There it is. It's not great. I'm kind of sucking at this one today. I think I used all my juice on longsword. What was that? What's going on? I love the live streams from sparring. The only problem is that I'd have to go to my club, ask everybody's permission, and I'd have to focus on the thing about sparring and fencing and being at club. It's kind of my personal time. It's where I really, really work. And I work with my my friends and my coaches to get better. And I don't really want to separate my energy towards a stream. So if I did, I would kind of have to forget the stream was on. And I'm not sure how interested you guys are in just watching normal fencing without any commentary or anything else. You know? What's this? It's a little piece of something. What did this come out of? Huh, weird. All right. There it is. That's the prize. It's the boom, bop, boom. Change the angle. Now I've got the surprise. I'd be super interested in seeing that, honestly. A piece of Bob. No. Bob loves this. He's having fun. Bob is fine. Don't make me feel bad about hitting Bob. Don't make me feel bad about hitting Bob. Here we go. There it is. That's the thing. There it is. There it is. Ba-ba. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm just hitting you with the rapier. I don't know why I'm French. I should be Italian. Hey, it's me. I'm an Italian rapier. Probably gonna get canceled for that, I'm sure. Anyway, fencing. It's a me. I'm a Fiore. No, he wouldn't have used rapier. But anyway, Charles will kill me later. I can make fun of this. Charles will just stab me later when he hears me doing an Italian accent. Have I eaten? I ate before I got here. Yes. Specific spot that you're aiming for. So I'm just hitting Bob right about here every time. I'm hitting him. His sword is on this side, so I'm pressing his sword to the side, pressing it out of the way and hitting his sword arm shoulder because that's the best way to stop him from getting me. And so what I'm really focused on here is this line. Right now you can see we are neutral. My sword is not winning, your sword's not winning. If we were here, you would be winning because your sword's on the inside. I can't get you and you can get me. Here I'm winning. So what I'm trying to do is to find that winning line by cheating my back foot out without you noticing. My shoulders stay the same, but I'm winning. And when I'm here, and I'm angled here, even though I didn't move your sword, I moved around your sword, and now I'm on the inside, and if I go forward, I'll press your sword out of the way, and I'll win. Quick break, take some comments. How long have I been training? Like today or in general? I don't know. We've been probably going for maybe half an hour. No, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. This is a rapier, not a small sword. A rapier. Filipino harness. I've done a little bit of it, not a lot. I've done, not harness. Harness is the combat sport. I'm not saying sport to degrade it, but it's the combat version of it where you actually hit people. I've only done a little bit of Kali and Silat, but not sparring with it. So it's mostly just for fun for me. What is reverse grip? Yes, this is an important thing. I will define for you what reverse grip is. Reverse grip is when you hold a sword with your main hand upside down, the blade towards your pinky, the pommel towards your thumb. This is reverse grip. This is not reverse grip, this is half swording, because my hand is on the sword, it's called half swording. Additionally, on a two-handed sword, this comes up a lot. This is reverse grip. This is reverse grip. This is reverse grip. This is not reverse grip. Because my forward hand is in the forward position. Twisting that back hand to come here, this is a totally valid tactic. This is just a reinforced thrust, right? And look how easy it is to get in and out of this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now watch, trying to do the other one, my hand has to actually leave the sword and I'm unbalanced. So this, I can just move my hand around. We move our hand around all the time, right? Like, yeah, we can totally get into this position. This totally works. It's only, in my opinion, reverse grip. And the reason that I say this is really important. I'm not saying, oh, it only counts when I'm saying what I am arguing. My argument about reverse grip only pertains to this. Any other additional thing isn't what I'm arguing about. There's totally things in armored combat where they fight like this because they're not using like a sword so much anymore as a bludgeon or a lever and other things like that. That's my little spiel on reverse grip. Now we're back to fencing. I do have lightsabers. We'll talk about it later, or we'll get lightsabers later. Oh, thank you. We don't have sword and shield stuff on True Steel yet. But we will. Right now, we've got quite a few videos on longsword. We have a video on Messer. We have my video on footwork and Michael's video on footwork. We have James's magnum opus. It's crazy. It's 6 hours of instruction on the beginning of his combat system, and it's so cool. Jeremy Pace also has a 2-part series where he talks about his combat system, which is really cool. We've got Jack Gassman has some awesome drills on there for you to practice with partners with very low gear, like no steel, just foam. Some of them are even with like socks and tennis balls. Like, it's really cool. All right, let's go back to Rapier. So now we're gonna we did our sneaky sneak. Now we're gonna do a pressing thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to press this way, and what I'm hoping this guy's gonna do is deceive. As he deceives, because he doesn't want to have me here, he wants to come back and take this here. As I feel that, I counter and I thrust in. Now I can't actually do that, so I'm just gonna, because this isn't a robot arm, we've talked about this before, I need a robot arm. So when we get a robot arm, you can actually fence me. But for now, I'm gonna go ba, ba, just like that. Just like that. And I missed, because sword didn't move first. There it is. There it is. Here we go again. There it is. All right. They always put the music on so loud. Even with my wall, it doesn't matter. I need to finish the wall. I still need to put up mud and paint. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. Yo, can you guys hear the music? Because I don't want to get copyright striked. All right. Who's going to bed? See you later. The Berserk sword. So the giant, and like those, there's a couple guys doing the giant sword stuff, and it's fun, it's silly, it's fantasy. The really heavy swords just aren't practical. I just feel like they're overkill, because that amount of weight, you could accomplish the same thing with a mace, or with a mace that weighs half the weight, or better yet, just a standard pole axe that weighs like a quarter of that and is more maneuverable. They're cool, right? But there's a reason that those kind of things didn't exist. And if you look at a real greatsword, this thing here is the same size as the Berserk greatsword is, just about. I guess this is a little bit bigger, but not a big deal, right? And this weighs 6 pounds. This only weighs 6 pounds, so I can actually move it around and do stuff with it. And even then, it's still a let me move this out of the way so I can talk to you a little bit more. So even then, knowing that it is 6 pounds, it is still very much a two-handed weapon, and most of it relies not on standard cut and thrust stuff, but on this kind of momentum work like this, with crowd clearing kind of stuff, full body motions, because it's heavy. You can't really fence with it quickly. And the issue I have with those big ones is they're fun. Again, like, it's fun. Like, that guy's getting buff, he's having fun, he's like doing a workout, more power to him, it's great content, but like, you know, it's not a realistic weapon fighting system. And I don't think that guy's saying it is, so that's cool. You know, the thing about that is that the recovery time between swings, so like, all I have to do is know that you're not fast and you don't have a lot of reach, not realistically, so you just kind of wait for them to swing or tire themselves out, and once they do, they swing it and they're just open for quite a while. It's a big deal. Anyway. Practically, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the comments really quick. Here's something. Mud drying stream. I'm just trying to catch up, sorry guys. I do, okay, back to Rapier, here we go. So we're gonna work on that taking one. Actually, what we're gonna do, let's see here. So I've been doing this, where I press into it, and then forward. We're gonna do that a few more times, and we're gonna try it the other direction. So we're here, boom, into, forward. A couple more times here, then we'll do the other direction. So it's press, good. Except I missed, because I was a dummy. Boom, there it is. All right, now we're gonna try it the other way. So we're gonna press, fade away, go. So now I'm just going the other direction. As I do this, he deceives, I come to the other side, come here, and I stab. I got right in Bob's face. That was a good one. That was a nice one. So, boom, bap, ba. Just like that. Just like that. Ba, ba, boom. Here we go. Boom, ba, boom. Again. Boom, press, pop, boom. All right, let's try it the other direction. Kind of sucks this way, honestly. Press, not that way. I don't know that I would press this way. Press, boom, pop. The issue is, when I go on this side, because of the way this lever is made, it doesn't have anywhere to go. So on this side, it turns this way, but if I'm pressing into it from here, it just kind of lifts, and that just kind of sucks. So we'll try it a few more times, but I think it's just not gonna work. So, press, press, deceive, thrust. That works, that's fine. Just have to kind of let off of it. Press, deceive, thrust. Press, deceive, thrust. Press, deceive, thrust. Press, deceive, thrust. What was the other one? Michael showed me one more. What was that really cool one Michael showed me? Oh, he just showed me like 2 days ago and I forgot. Some weapons have advantage over the others. I mean, it kind of depends on the situation, man. Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to fight a like a pole axe with a sword. That would suck because it's got more reach. But like, I wouldn't want to be fighting with a pole axe inside of a building against a sword because it's gonna get caught on stuff. Different things, you know. All right, let's see here. What was the other one? He had a really cool one, and I've totally forgotten. Maybe he just gave me pointers on those two. There was the press. So it's start to fade this way. There it is. But he had more of a beat. How did that beat go? It was, I don't know. I'll have to talk to Charles. He'll tell me what it was. What's going on here? Do the manuals have any reverse grip? So yes and no. There are instances of the sword being upside down in the manuals, but just like in most of the other sources, like Japanese sources, it's not advocating to start in reverse grip. So here's an example. In the manuals, there is a section where Fiore is walking down the road and he gets accosted by a bandit. And he does not have time to draw his sword because the bandit's right here with the knife. So what he does is he does this with his sword and his scabbard. So the bandit's here and he whaps and pushes the bandit away with his scabbard like this. And then he's got his sword here and he stabs the guy. Now, is that reverse grip? Yes. But you have to understand that Fiore is saying you're probably screwed anyway because you've been caught like this and the bandit is right here and you don't have time to draw. So in that situation, he half swords, draws this, and then he actually grabs the sword again by the blade to stab the bandit. He doesn't leave it the chance here. He goes ahead and he half swords again. So even within the few examples that we have that can be considered a true reverse grip, there's always extenuating circumstances, and usually the person advocating for it is like, look, this isn't a good idea. You're already screwed, but here's something that might work. And I guess you could call that reverse grip, but if that's your best defensive reverse grip, I still think that that probably is a pretty bad look for reverse grip. All right, a couple more rapier, and then we'll go on to something else. What we got in here? Are daggers overpowered? Not overpowered, they're just very good for certain things. Sounds stabbing something. I mean, so that, like I said, there are situations in which you cannot draw. So that in Iaido, there's a whole thing about drawing with reverse grip, but it's like you're sitting down, somebody's there, you don't have time to draw it correctly, you're stuffed up, you can't grab it. There's a situation happening where you cannot draw it normally. And if you cannot draw it normally, and your choices are do reverse grip or die, yeah, do reverse grip, but you've already messed up by getting that situation. Does that make sense? All right, here we go. So we've got press this way, fade away thrust. We've got press this way, fade away thrust. That's a fun one. Let's try a couple more times. Boom, pop, boom. The other one that I was getting a lot of use out of the other day was, it's so good. I did that quite a few times. It just feels nice. Fencing someone and you just come in with boom, press. I got a lot of those. All right, ready? So now we're here, we press this way, fade, thrust. What was the other one we did? What was the other one? It was like, but I can't do that on this longsword, it doesn't work. Okay, let's do some saber. Okay, read some more comments. Whoopie-doop. Power of friendship on your side. Ha! How do I stop being afraid of swords? I don't know the context of that, so I can't help. Is press, fade, frustrated good? I don't know what that means. Okay, see you later, guy. Really appreciate it. All right, let's do some Saber. All right, feels good. Have you heard David has curved swords? What's going on? Yeah. Let's see here. See you later. All right. Saber is so much fun. It's such a good weapon. I need to get a sharp one. I've got some sharp sham shears, but I really want to get a sharp, either a sharp Polish saber or a sharp dueling saber. That'd be so much fun. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna do, let's see here. We're gonna do point thrust. I'm gonna use my dueling saber for this one. So I need to actually feel this guy back in my hand, so. There we go. So what I'm doing here, there's a feint of a thrust, and people are gonna go to like beat that to the side. As soon as they do, I roll, cut to the head, retreat, parry, or post again. Huh? Here you go, ready? There we go. All right, we're also gonna work all right, I wanted to work a couple more things today with this. I've got some ideas I want to prep for. I've been using this a little bit in about, stealing it from some Rapier stuff. I'm gonna see how well I can make it work. So we're here, and what I want to do is, there it is, the same thing. So we're here. Yes, feels good. So it's that same thing. I'm coming in, I'm deceiving, I'm taking it here, and I'm thrusting. I've been starting to really like that one. It's that fast explosiveness. As soon as I get that, sword moves first, so watch, we're here. Sword moves first, boom, then I go. There it is. Nope, not that side. There it is. I want to see if I can take that so it's, we're here and it's boom. That's what it needs to be. Pop, boom, bam. Finding that press in. little quick break. I am what? The day of early birth? Hey, Free State fellow. Am I modding on the day of early birth celebrations? Well, you don't have to mod if you got stuff to do. All right, here we go. Wish this was a little bit looser. It's too heavy for what I'm trying to do. But I guess if I can beat a longsword, I can beat anything. There it is. That's the speed I want. So the important part here is this first step into the beat is small, because if I miss, the second step is bigger. Quick break. Whew. All right. Happy birthday early, and or I don't, is it today or is it early? How good would I say my skills are? Intermediate. Teach you how to attack the lower body. So, yes. So let's talk about attacking the lower body. So the problem with attacking the lower body is range. If I'm attacking low, I have to get closer. The further I am, the easier I can reach you. So right now I'm touching, but as I drop this, I have to move closer to touch. And that means I'm closer to getting hit. So we have to create a distraction first or take a parry. So if I'm here, and I thrust, because this isn't actually gonna move. I thrust in high, you go to take that, and I cut low. As a result, I can distract you, move this high, cut low, and then be in a position to defend afterwards. What I can also do is come off of a parry, then go low, and then cover high again. So if I'm here, and I parry high, boom, I can cut low, just like that. Make sense? So if you're gonna attack low, you've got to make sure that you deal with your opponent's threat first. If that means feinting in such a way where you distract them and they take their threat away to defend something you're not gonna do, or if it means you parry them first, allowing you to go low, that's another thing you can do. But you can't just attack somebody low right out of the gate. You can do it with a Geisling, which is, I don't like these, they work. It's this one-handed leg shot. The question is how effective would they be? And it also gives up a lot of defense. So I'm here and I throw this, crack. It's not gonna take off somebody's leg. It just doesn't have the structure behind it. It's a one-handed shot. There's not a lot of structure. It could cut, yeah, it could hurt. But what's happened is you are putting everything into this. If this doesn't hit, you're totally screwed, A, and B, even if it does hit, there's no guarantee it's gonna stop the other guy from caving your head in with a sword right afterwards. So that move is not one I really like. Yes. A spinning kick? Maybe a different day. Not today, I'm doing sword stuff. Wait, what? Why did that one get deleted? Was that one bad? That one's okay. We can leave that one in. Unless it's been spam. If it's spam, that's another thing. Has he been doing a lot of those? Yeah, okay, don't spam that. Ankles. Just checking the comments. Is it better attack from above or below? It totally depends, and I think you have to like I mostly attack from above or middle, but I'm trying to work on my lower attacks because someplace people don't attack very often. It leaves you a little bit open, but still. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, just don't repeat. Don't spam the chat. To dodge any ankles. The thing is, a one-handed strike isn't gonna rip through bone and take out an ankle. It doesn't have structure behind it. It only has momentum. And then you're also like you're relying on yourself to have good edge alignment off of a one-handed cut. It's hard. It's difficult at the best of times. While you're fighting somebody, it's even more difficult. They hurt. They hit hard. I just don't know. Like, we don't know. Maybe someone can do a. Maybe I'll try and do a tatami cutting test with it. Not that that's like, all that would show is that you could hit it with good edge alignment and a certain amount of power. But like one tatami roll, there's all those things about like it simulates an arm or something. I'm not sure that's true, especially because the legs got like some thick bones in it. I just don't see it going all the way through. Whoa, so many. Am I a sword master style user? I'm not a sword master, no. Pizza. Oh, I've been doing tricks. This is training, not tricks. Let's do a little bit more Saber and then we're gonna chill because it's already been at least an hour and a half of just training, which I feel good about, but still. Good cheap sword. This guy right here is about $225, which is a pretty cheap sword. It's the Purple Heart Techniques Fetter. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it as one you would fence with. It's more one to practice with. It is the Techniques Fetter. If you want one to fence with, Purple Heart has some fetters that are still pretty inexpensive. Also, Regenier is another choice that's pretty inexpensive and also pretty good. How would you do a parry? Guiding? I don't know what that means. Hello. Let's see. All right. Yeah, 220. I mean, swords are expensive. These are almost like not, you know, they're handmade. Yeah, all these swords are handmade. So, yeah. All right, here we go. A couple more Saber things, and then I'm gonna, actually, I feel pretty good. I think I'm gonna call it. So we're just gonna talk for a minute, and then we'll be good. That was a good stream. I know it's not, I know we had some rough spots with the connectivity, but all right. All right, here we go. We're just gonna chit chat for a minute, and then we'll go. My hair is all messed up. I have to go fix it. Don't spam. Yes. You can always get a synthetic sword if you don't have the money for a steel sword. If you just want one to swing around, I'd recommend the, if you go to my links page, you can find the Red Dragon synthetic sword on Amazon for like 70 bucks. I think that's my favorite synthetic one. Purple Heart also has a good synthetic one. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit over $100, but it's really good. Don't ask for shout outs. Just talk to me normally and I will respond to you as best as I can. I did play For Honor, but I haven't in a long time because I don't have time. Hello! Swept hilt rapiers. I do have one. 1 second. So this is not a fencing rapier. This is a stage combat rapier, but this is a swept hilt rapier. There you go. It's very pretty. Come back to me. Yes, I ate. I ate before I got here. I'm gonna go eat again. The lightsaber? Yeah, I guess, hold on. So this is my newest favorite lightsaber. This is from the Time Spinner. It's called the Time Laser. If you Google it, their company's great. I just can never remember the name of the company because it's so close to the name of the lightsaber itself. It's called the Time Laser. If you look it up, you'll find it. I like it because of its design. It's designed like a longsword, and it's balanced perfectly. It's balanced right here, which is actually a little bit further back than you would balance a real sword. But for a lightsaber, it works really well for all the fast maneuvering. It also is modular, so you can take it apart and make it shorter. Now you'll have to ask them about the extensions because they're still working on some of them, but there's extenders, so you can make it a one-handed sword, you can make it a two-handed sword. This is my favorite. And I checked it, it's about 180 euros, which is pretty good. It's not NeoPixel, but that's okay. It's still very, very bright. We just filmed a short and, well, it's just a short. We filmed it in widescreen because widescreen is better. And then we uploaded it both in widescreen and in normal, where we use these. You can see how bright they are. They're great. Would you say it's harder? What? Would you say it's harder using a sword or a spear? It's definitely harder using a sword. Spear you can pick up pretty quickly. That doesn't mean that, you know, there's not a lot you can learn with it, but the spear is you point it, stick at the pointy end of the other guy. Swords are very difficult to use. Yama sword, I do not have any. I don't have any anime swords. Yes, True Steel is finally up. Yes. So if you are wanting to start doing swords and swordsmanship, there's a link pinned below, and that is my new business. We have about 17 different videos. All of them are video lessons on swords, swordsmanship, footwork, training, all things that you can work on your own or with a partner and a friend. If you're a new beginner, I recommend checking out, I did a video on footwork that is pretty approachable. It's all the footwork drills you would want, plus partner drills, plus some strength and conditioning stuff. And it's like, all of the videos are somewhere between, they're all either $30 or $25, depending on the length. And then I also suggest if you want drills and stuff, the one by Jack Gassman, he has some awesome partner drills in there. And all you need is a mask and a foam sword, and you're good to go. Also, James Riley has a 5-part series in there that's excellent. If you want to learn more about the strong, weak, indes, all that bind stuff, that's where everything I've been telling you guys for the last like 6-7 months has been coming from. It's all from him, and he made an excellent video on there. 5-part series. You should definitely go check it out. Yeah, and join the Discord too. That's so funny. Look pouty. What sword did I start with? I started with a Saber. I'm not doing a flip. I'm tired. British guy that dresses like Robin Hood. I don't know that guy. What would you think if someone rocked up to a duel and pulled out 2 Chinese broadswords? I don't know anything about Chinese broadsword. I would be cautious, I guess. The Discord is linked in the description if you want it. Let's see here. Do a little more questions. Let's see. It's def hard to get. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get a real analog. Especially because you're also going to be wearing probably a boot and some clothing. And like, if your edge alignment's even a little bit off, it might not cut right. Like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't risk throwing a guy sling if someone's trying to kill me. Maybe. I've not seen Visions. I kind of stopped watching Star Wars media because I kind of got depressed with it. So I mostly just read the old books and watch the old movies. There's good stuff. I just don't have time. So, name a car for an edit? I don't know what that means. Burb photos. Yes, that's funny. Working on analysis, getting. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see, let me turn this guy on. Maybe we'll do. That'll be kind of fun if I turned on and turned the lights off. Ooh, whoosh, whoosh. It makes it dim because it's so bright. Ooh. It has to adjust to it. That's funny. What's going on? Come on, man. What? Oh, about the visions. I recommend watching the first episode from maybe Sith Ronin. Interesting. Oh, what's going on? Let me just check and see what happened here. I don't know what that was. Okay. Visions is legit cool. Yeah, so the problem I have with the new Star Wars canon is it's such a mixed bag. I know that there's good stuff out there. I've heard endlessly good things about Andor. I liked Rogue One. I even liked the first of the trilogy that came out, and I liked all the characters, but then they just like, I had this rant last time. There were certain things about The Last Jedi that I absolutely loved. The way they treated the Force, they gave it more nuance. Character arcs, Rey not being somebody's progeny or whatever. She was just powerful in her own right. Kylo having a complex, like, emotional, and then they just ruined it with the last one. And also there's a bunch of bad stuff in The Last Jedi too. It was just so mixed. And then like every new TV series that comes out changes the canon. And like, I'm like, oh, I've been a Star Wars fan since 1994. Wait, what do you mean that's not canon anymore? I don't know. It gets whatever. Burb photos. I will check out the burb photos. Yes, thank you, Cammy. Where are we? What? Don't call people stupid. What's going on here? Anyway. Slice bullets in game. Yeah, please don't be mean in the thing. I don't know what's going on. Somebody said something. Just don't do that. Anyway, Visions isn't canon. Interesting. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, half of it isn't canon. Look, I love Star Wars, and I don't have a problem with people liking the new stuff. I will say that right now. If you like the new stuff, more power to you. Enjoy it. Have fun. Like, be the biggest nerd you want to be. I just don't like it. And so, in my own personal Star Wars universe, I just don't pay attention to it. And I will critique it. That's the other thing. I will absolutely critique it. But I also critique the original Star Wars. I critique, like, I think that George Lucas's first concept of the lightsaber and how heavy it was is silly. So, like, I critique the things that I love because I want them to be better. With a sword, I have not done a backflip with something in my hand. I do aerials with swords in my hands, but I don't do backflips. Stick to Tolkien. Yeah, don't change that around. So actually, I don't know that plow is the most common guard anymore. I mostly encounter people in Long Point and Vamtag. I don't know. But I could just be me. You might be right. With the shit. Oh, don't worry about any drama, man. I mean, I'm done with that whole situation unless somebody reaches out for a live stream. I don't care anymore. We're moving on. I was silly from the beginning. Anyway, oh, it's Legends of the anime. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll take a look at it. What's my heaviest sword? It's my Greatsword, which weighs 6 pounds. 6 pounds. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't have any swords that I sell. All of the swords that I have some people, I have like some affiliate links, but I don't have any swords that I sell. My favorite guard is probably Long Point, I would say. But I'm trying to get out of just using that. I'm trying to switch it around. My sword collection? Well, I'm tired. I'll kind of, fine, yeah, we can do the, let me sit down for a minute more. I just got home. Then we'll do the sword collection. What sword-related video game do you like the most? The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is my favorite video game. The end. Bar none. The Witcher 3. So good. So good. Tanjiro's sword. That's the main guy from Demon Slayer, right? They're cool. Like, Demon Slayer is fun. I need to catch up on it. I haven't watched it since whatever, season 2, I think. It's cool. Thoughts on strangely shaped European swords, such as the Morgan Bible. I don't even know what that is, man. Weird shaped swords are weird. I don't know. I like kind of the standard classic sword looks. I don't like I actually don't like super, for me, my swords aren't usually super fancy. I like very utilitarian stuff, which is why I really like this, because like what I love about this is there's nothing to get in the way of you fencing with it. It's perfect, right? So I don't like mess up with it often. I like utilitarian. Oh, thank you, Axe the Viking. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. What games do I play? I don't really play games anymore. You know what? I'm going to go home today. I was going to say I'm going to go home and play a video game, but I have to make more content for you guys because I'm low on content. I really want to play a video game tonight. I want to play a video game and have some popcorn. But I can't. I don't have time. Have you seen the weapons tier uses in the... I haven't played the new God of War. Because I don't have a PS5. I don't play a lot of games. I like story-driven RPGs, and also like survival crafting games. I like games where I can kind of just chill and like do a task, or it's like a big open world adventure-y kind of thing. I aspirationally buy games and then don't play them. Sons of Germ has been a mod for a long time, since the beginning. So Genshin Impact is fun, but it confuses me, and I can't get it on my Steam Deck. And I mostly play games on my Steam Deck anymore because I want to sit on the couch and also watch TV because I have terrible ADHD. And if I'm not doing 6 things at once, the bad thoughts come into my brain. Do I have any Arabic swords? Yes, I do. Let's take a look. I have 2. I have 2 different shamshirs. I actually don't know the difference between a shamshir and a khalij, but I'm pretty sure these are shamshirs. So this is my favorite guy. This is one of my favorite swords that I have. It's just a very, very nice Persian shamshir. You can see it there. It's very pretty. There's the hilt. So I really like this guy. And the other one is just a little bit heavy for my taste. I think it's good. I'm still getting the hang of it, so I haven't done a review on it yet. But this guy here is very forward heavy, which is probably intended to be that way. It's just a little bit much for what I'm used to. So I'm trying to get the hang of it. There's some tarnish on it. I'm going to fix that. All right, put that guy back. Oh, what do we got here? You're aging very well. Yes, I'm an old man, Errant. Errant. I was right. Do I have any money? No, I don't. I'm very poor. No, I don't play Roblox. Just checking the chat. Nil? Do you have a knife or a blade? What is your favorite tattoo? I don't know that I have a favorite tattoo. I like them all for different reasons. Yeah, I don't have a favorite. I really like my sleeves a lot, like as a whole unit. I really like the way they look. I don't have a French sword. I have the Castillon. The one I did a review on, the Castillon arming sword, that one right there. That's French. Southeast Asian sword. Yes, I do. I have a Da. Hold on. So this is it's from Thailand, and well, it's kind of Thai with Burmese like inspiration. So this is a Da. It's really cool. I really like this sword. I think someone said they were going to send me another Da. A cool place in Thailand was making one, so hopefully that comes through. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool to do. What? Some money. Yes, Cammy, thank you. If you do want to support the channel, obviously donations here are super duper helpful. We do appreciate that. There's also the Patreon, which is just, we have it set up specifically because streams and stuff are great, donations are great, always helps, but having a consistent source of income that we know that we can rely on. I say we, it's me. It's just me. Hi. That I know that I can rely on is super helpful. So we have a Patreon set up, and we only have one tier. It's a $1 tier. We might have, I think we have a higher tier, but it needs to go away because it doesn't really do anything. So $1 a month on Patreon is super helpful for us because we have, 1 point something million subscribers. So if even 1% of those, even 0.1% of those would donate us $1, it's a huge deal. It helps me know that I have a fixed amount of income coming in a month and I'm not relying on like one video doing well or something. So that way I can like afford to go and train and do stuff. Oh, sorry, I was in the wrong spot in the thing. A katana? Fine, get a katana. Don't spam the chat, please. If you spam the chat, I won't get it. A type. I don't know the oak shots off the top of my head. Stop yelling names of things. Let's see here. Let's just look at the sword. Fine, we'll just look at the sword collection. That's what everybody wants. Let's look at the sword collection. Okay, so on this wall, on the top, this was sent to us by our very own Free State fellow who is in the chat. This is a Ronin Dojo Pro. It's a very nice katana that was sent to us. When I say very nice, I mean it's just a good tool. I think it's an intermediate range katana. Like it's not unaffordable. I think this one's somewhere in the $300 to $400 range, which is really good for a sword. But it's very nice. It was sent to us by Free State fellow. Thank you again, Free State fellow. He also sent us a cool whip and a hat. I've got to fix this. This is gonna chew up my swords. This is the Sanghando, which I think is Chinese. I can't remember. This thing's a monster. Look at the taper on this thing. Look at how chonkus that edge is. This is like a meat cleaver. I did some testing with this and it just goes through things like they aren't there. I was like, this is nasty. This is a nasty sword. It will totally mess up your day. All right. Then we've got, you already saw the Daw. This is the Shinto Oni katana from Baller Arms. This is also a really nice katana. It's a mid-tier katana. I hate the tatami goo that gets stuck on these. It's so annoying. Anyway, this is Shinto Oni katana. Very nice katana. I like it a lot. It's also very, very pretty. You can see how pretty it is. Look at all the prettiness on it. All right. Then we've got, you already saw the Shamshir and then the Shamshir. There's a Kukri. This guy's a little bit beefy. I'm not quite good at this yet. This is beefier than I thought it was going to be, but it is nice. So this is also from Cult of Athena. They sent this to me for testing purposes, and I'm still testing it. I take these tests pretty seriously. I make sure I know what I'm talking about, or at least relatively know what I'm talking about, so I can give you guys a good idea. And then down here we have a Katzenblogger, which I really do like. This thing is awesome. It is, this thing is crazy sharp. This is a Landsknecht, Land Knight. It's the German Landsknechts would use this for close quarters fighting. And it's just very pretty. Even the handle is very pretty. And it feels real nice. It feels real powerful. Just checking. All right, now we'll do the other side of things. Actually, this one goes on the other side. I don't know why it's over here. It should be on the European sword side. Because it is a European sword. It's a Euro sword. That's good. That's sturdy. All right, this is my non-European sword side. And then over here, we have the European sword side. So let's take a look at this. So on top, sorry guys. On top, we have the, what you saw before. This is the cold steel hand and a half. This is probably my main cutting sword, my main cutting longsword. I really like this. It's a pretty budget-friendly guy. I think I got mine for like $2.99. I think they might have gone up since then, but you can usually find them floating around in that price range, which is pretty good for a sword. Swords are expensive. Sorry, guys. It's the way things are. Then this is actually super cool. This was made by an awesome place in Nepal called X Gurkha Kukri. And I sent him just specifications, and he made this from scratch. Like, I mean, all of these are made from scratch, but like this guy is crazy. He custom sword with the scabbard, with this beautiful scabbard and harness work. All of this, including the sword and the shipping from Nepal, came in at $310. It's not like the absolute most perfect sword. It's a little bit front heavy, but it's not. It's like it's still great. Like it. Next time I buy something from him, I'll ask him to make his pommel a little bit bigger. But it's a minor thing. It's gonna cut perfectly, which is what I wanted it for. And I'm just so impressed with this quality. Like crazy impressed with the quality of this thing. So X Gurkha Kukri. Being careful, scratching up this leather. I don't like that. No, it's fine. This sword rack needs some additions to it. It's a little bit scratchy. This one is the Castillon arming sword I told you about earlier. So this guy is from, I think this is actually from Topeka. Now, people have a downer on Topeka because in the past they've had some quality issues, but this thing is nice. Topeka's really upped their game recently, and I think they really deserve a second chance if you've been looking at their stuff. They've got some quality stuff, and it just feels nice to move around. It's got a good weight to it. It's a thrusting weapon, and it's also just so pretty. This scabbard and everything is, I think, everything with the scabbard on Cult of Athena right now is like 190 something, less than 200, which is really impressive. To me, at least. Should be to you, too. I mean, that's impressive. It's a good deal. Good quality. Good deal. All right, hold on a second. I've got to put this guy back. I failed. What am I doing? Hold on. Okay, cool. You already saw the Katzen blogger. This is a spadroon, and I... Oh! Don't fall. Please. The spadroons is annoying me because it won't go in its scabbard the right way, and I don't know why. No, I was right the first time. I feel like there's something stuck in there or something. But this is the spadroon, which is a mix between a small sword and a saber. I'm still trying to figure this thing out, and I don't quite get it yet. Spadroons are weird. Anyway, go in. Why? Why won't you go in? Almost fits. There it goes. Jeez. It's a little bit annoying. I'm actually going to put this guy here and this guy here. And then this at the bottom, I've got two identical. Is that going to fit? Are these going to fit together? No. No. I've got two identical Ronin Katana two-handed sabers. Don't mind it's not rust, it's tatami gunk that I cannot get off. I'm gonna have to take a big sander to it and just really do it. But it's my two-handed saber. It's kind of like a katana longsword. It's pretty fun. I like it. And that is my sharp sword collection. I feel like we do this every time I live stream. We end up just looking at sharp swords together. I guess that's fine. Oh no. Oh no, looking at swords on a sword channel? Who'da thunk, right? Okay. Ugh. Ugh. Let's see. Hey man, the $1 one is super awesome. Really appreciate it. Like, when I say $1 helps, it really, 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 really does. Because the more people who are like, well, $1 isn't a big deal to me once a month, you know, we have so many people that it ends up really adding up. And like I said, if we had even 1% of our audience donating $1 a month, that would be enough to actually upgrade You know, that would be enough to like buy a facility, man. That would be enough to actually do some stuff, get help, hire staff instead of making it just me. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Because right now, everything you see is done by me alone. When there are people in the videos, obviously they're helping out. That's super awesome. We like that. But like, I edit, I come up with the ideas, I film, I do all that stuff. So $1 a month from enough people is a huge deal. Really appreciate it. Yes, I ate food. Anyway, checking out the comments. Thank you, Patreon people. Really, really appreciate you guys. What else? Hook sword. I have synthetic hook swords. The Purple Heart basic trainers. Hold on a second. Let me go get one. I'll just play around with that for the rest of the stream. So I have these. These are the Purple Heart basic trainer hook swords, and they're nice. The basic trainers are, they're not full force sparring safe because they have no flex to them, like at all. They are for kind of drilling and messing around with. You can gear up. I've geared up and used them, just not full force, or I don't stab with them, frankly. But they're fine, and they're on Purple Heart Armory. If you're gonna buy from Purple Heart, please do me a favor and go to my links, because it's an affiliate link, and it does help out the channel. It shows Purple Heart that we are getting them sales, and they're more likely to throw me some cool items that I can review and show you guys. It's a big deal. They've also been very kind to me. Purple Heart's awesome, so go check them out. I'm gonna scratch my back with this, but it's not sharp enough. It's just too smooth. My back itches. I would scratch my back with a sword. This is the Keyblade. Is that what you do? Take nights off. Ha 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 ha. I do not have an Indonesian sword. No. Hello. I did eat food before I came here, and I'm gonna go eat food again when I'm done. I tried replicating some shadow fight moves. I don't know what shadow fight is, so no. It looks like a picklock. Opposing sword. I don't know what that means. I'm not eating food right now. Leave my food alone. I ate earlier. I had eggs and oatmeal. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna have chili, maybe some popcorn, because I like popcorn. And it's not very much calories. Want to battle using reverse grip. I mean, listen, I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't make claims on anybody ever. I just like, you know, show me video, I guess. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Shadow Fight's a game? Okay, I'll take a look at it. I did make chili. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like our videos. Peanuts are better than popcorn. Peanuts have too much fat. They're fine, but I want to eat a lot of something, and a whole bag of popcorn is like 200 and something calories, which isn't that much calories, and it's all just like carbs, and I need more carbs, so it's fine. Like, the thing about peanuts and nuts are they're really good, and they're good for you with healthy fats, but I want a lot of something, and popcorn makes me feel full, even though I'm not eating much. My hair. Need to get a haircut. Peanuts have 1,000 calories, bulking food on top. I mean, depends on how many calories you eat of them, I suppose. Strawberry? Star Wars. Talk about Star Wars. I mean, what do you want to know about Star Wars? Like, I don't know that I can answer it, but I can try. I can give you my opinions on things. You know how opinions are. I should be careful how many opinions I give. I might get canceled again. Some what? Sing a song. I am not singing, no. Geez, that's a lot. 600 calories from 100 grams. Well, I don't want 100 grams of Darth Vader. What about Darth Vader? He's the coolest. I love Darth Vader. Swords of Cabal. Yeah, Cabal does use these in Mortal Kombat. I don't have any spears, no. Cancel me for dissing peanuts. I'm not gonna sing, no, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna embarrass myself on live stream that could be clipped forever by singing. I would never do that to myself. Next time I'll bring an instrument and I'll play something on something. How's that? I'm in the United States. My favorite lightsaber color, red, because I'm a bad man. Giant sword workout. So, my only issue with giant sword workout is that it's very easy to hurt your shoulders. If you want a sword workout, I would suggest looking up Mark Weilman, heavy clubs. A lot of the stuff he does with his two-handed heavy clubs, we do in swordsmanship. And he also has double Indian clubs. So if you want a sword workout, it's just really, with the heavy sword, it's really easy to hurt yourself. I would suggest going to somebody who does club weight workouts. So Mark Weilman is what I suggest. I do not have Mihawk's sword, no. Have you heard before the 2022? I don't know what that means. There's so many things happening. Yes, Indian clubs, yes. I do not have Mihawk's. Can you practice swordsmanship with a big stick? Yes, you can practice swordsmanship with a big stick. You just have to understand that it's not quite the same. I don't have any South American swords, unfortunately, no. Workout tool for swordsmanship. I don't know what that means. Let me get a little closer. I'm trying to read this from far away. Have any experience with the Dadao basic trainer? I don't. Dadao basic trainer. Oh! Subscribing to this channel made me realize fencing seems really... It is cool! Yeah, I hope you find a fencing place to learn from. You can also check out truesteeltraining.com, link below. We have videos on how to, on fencing and stuff like that. Always, like I said, always seek a place in person. But if you can't find a place in person, or you just want more stuff to work on, like we have those videos. They're just not intended to be instead of training in person. They're intended to be to help additionally. Is the guy who hates backwards grip. What? And thank you for the donation, by the way. I really appreciate that. Yes, the Purple Heart trainers help so much. They're so good. Hello, Lucas in Brazil. Appreciate it. Hiffle. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Remember. You can't fence in Uruguay? Why not? The best sword, the man. I don't know what that says. So it's going so fast. So many people talking. Hello in Guyana. There's a lot of people from Brazil apparently right now. That's cool. I don't have plate armor. I want some, but it's very expensive. Uh-oh. It's very expensive and I don't have the money for it. So someday, hopefully, I would like that. Oh, all the hearts. I don't know what the hearts mean. I don't understand how streaming works yet, but I appreciate them. Thank you. I mean, archery is fun. So if you don't, like I said, if you don't have any access to swordsmanship, we do have a resource. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, we pinned at the bottom, truesteeltraining.com, and on there we have resources for you, videoed lessons. If you don't have any place near you, it's a good place to start. Meat shields. No, they're not better than normal shields. Use a real shield. Oh, hi. Hello in India. James. Hello. I look like Qui-Gon? I don't think I look like Qui-Gon. Interesting. Maybe. Acknowledge you, avoid draws. I am acknowledging you for clicking the link. Let's see. We'll do a couple more minutes and then I probably got to get so I can go eat so you guys stop yelling at me. Buttered chicken. Interesting. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Any more last minute questions? Okay. I'm gonna eat later. Don't yell at me. Do I prefer fighting with or without a shield? I don't do a lot of shield fighting personally. I do longsword, I do rapier, and I do saber. And I don't really like rapier and buckler or rapier and dagger. They're fine. It's just not styles that I generally fence on my own. Count Dooku's style. So the thing is, the way that they do it in the films, I have a whole thing on this. I don't think that they actually show him doing anything different than other lightsaber wielders in the films. However, I have a whole series coming out soon about my thoughts on the lightsaber forms. I'm probably going to film some of that tomorrow. I do like rapier. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I do like katana. I just don't practice it, so I'm not an authority on it or anything. I just kind of have fun with the ones I have. I'll eat when I want to. I don't have any food here to eat. You have the choice between getting armor or 3 legendary swords. What is a legendary sword? I don't know about that question about being left-handed and the inverted. Try it both ways. Why not? I don't know. That's a question I've never had before. That's a good question. Maybe I'll ask my instructor. Well, Dooku's actor was actually a sword fighter, yes, but by the time they were shooting the films, he was quite old, and he didn't do most of the action because Sir Christopher Lee was in his 90s at the time. He's an amazing fencer. Like, he wasn't the one doing a lot of the action scenes. You can buy a rapier a number of different places. Purple Heart has some. Mine is from Castile, though I think the one that I'm most excited for is the Siggy rapier. It's expensive. I think the Siggy rapier is $400. Castile has an economy rapier that's in the $300 range, but rapiers are just expensive in general. Got it. What does this say? Oh. Interesting. I guess I can show that. I don't know. It's just a different language. Okay. I do know of Arnis, and it's cool. I've done a little bit of Sealot and a little tiny bit of Kali, but I've never had a chance to do the full geared up Arnis. I want to do that someday. See you later, pirate. Was there anything? Really, Count Dooku wasn't good. He also has a metal band. My favorite color? Well, I'm colorblind, but red probably. What's going on here? Yeah, well, don't do that. You know much. We're just talking. This is kind of, we did a sword practice and now we're just kind of chatting for a while afterwards. Yeah, I'm colorblind. Just wanted to say, oh, thank you. Thank you, Peter. Roblox is not life. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Roblox. Maybe it's fun. Yeah, I kind of if the camera gets it wrong, I just kind of let it happen. I'm sure I put out, so I had, this happened, this is really funny. The Romeo and Juliet fight we did a while back, we shot it on a very weird, like, overcast day, and the footage ended up being very, very blue, and I couldn't tell. And then I had my computer on, like, iSaver mode, and so it like, took out a lot of the blue color, so I edited all of it, and I rendered it, and I was gonna post it, and I looked at it, I was like, why does it look so blue? And I had to have somebody else come and help me color correct everything. It was a lot. What? Do I? Yeah, I do have katanas. We looked at them a little bit earlier. I've got 2 katanas, I think. Let me see this. Get rid of that guy. That's stupid. Don't say that. I mean, no, I mean, it's a fair question to ask if I have katanas or not, because I don't train in any Japanese martial arts. So I have katanas and I cut with them, but I don't really fence with them. I can use a katana. So the katana and longsword are similar. They're very much are. The fighting systems are similar. So I can use a katana and kind of infer how to use it based on my longsword training, but like I don't claim to know this is how katanas work. I'm just like, oh, I can use it this way and that works. So I have them, but it's not one of the weapons I train really. All right, that's twice. Get him out of here. Timeout. There you go. All right, don't be weird in the chat, guys. Best armor, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not an armor guy, really. Can I? Yes, you can use Tommy Mats and longsword. They do that all the time, yeah. I have played Blade and Sorcery. I have a really funny video of me playing Blade and Sorcery. You should go check it out after this. My biggest sword is the Greatsword. And I showed it earlier. Let me show you really quick. That guy right there. That's a sword. It's a great sword. Yeah, there's a lot of swords behind me. And there's even more over there. If you can see all those swords. Those are all swords. There's a lot of swords in this room. It's a very swordy room. My least favorite sword? I don't really have a least favorite sword, I guess. Reverse grip. That's my least favorite sword. Any sword held in reverse grip is my least favorite sword. See you later. All right. Oh my gosh, it's all coming in really fast. How different types of swords in... I haven't seen Shadow Fight, so I really can't tell you. My favorite sword, Rapier, Saber, and a longsword. Those are my three favorite. I do not have a brother. Am I able to use a buckler with any one-handed sword? I mean, yeah, you should be able to. Oh, thank you. I do not have a brother for the second time. All right. Dueling against swords that are different from mine. So we do mixed steel, which is a mix of different one-handed weapons against each other, and it's interesting. It only really begins to be a big difference when you've got like something... I don't do a lot of mixed weapons sparring. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're gonna probably end right about here. I'm getting pretty tired and I gotta go do some stuff. But thank you all for being here. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for putting up a lot of technical issues we had earlier. So yeah, I don't know if we'll do a stream tomorrow. I'm trying to do this most days. I've got a lot to get done tomorrow. I've got to film a lot of videos for you guys, so we're caught up. But hey guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for coming to the stream. We'll kind of try and keep it going. Watch the videos that I post, I guess. Check out the video we posted today. I was really proud of it. We did a tutorial on how to do shield how. Go check that out. Anyway, oh and yeah, check out truesteeltraining.com at the bottom. If you want to learn how to sword fight and you don't have anywhere near you, truesteeltraining.com, linked at the bottom of this page. We've got videos for sale for $30 and less on how to learn how to sword fight. So see you guys later. Click the link, etc. Bye.